Hello Dub Nation, it's always a thrill to connect with you, especially as we're about to reveal the latest news that could shape the fate of our beloved Golden State Warriors. But before we dive into this whirlwind of information, let me make a friendly request. Show us some love by clicking the like button to strengthen our bond, and hey, if you are not subscribed yet, join our channel for a thrilling and emotional journey. Don't forget to turn on notifications to stay ahead of the game. Six-time All-Star proposed as intriguing trade target for Golden State Warriors. Recent turmoil within the Miami Heat might present an opportunity for the Golden State Warriors to acquire another star this offseason. Heat president Pat Riley has openly criticized Jimmy Butler's sideline demeanor during the first round of the playoffs, leading to speculation about the future of the six-time All-Star, who is also eligible for an extension. Jimmy Butler proposed as an off-season trade target for the Golden State Warriors. In the latest episode of the Warriors Plus Minus podcast, Anthony Slater of The Athletic suggested Butler as a potential target, given his fit with the Warriors' veteran core. You talk about, I think at this stage of his career, he would fit the culture the Warriors are still trying to maintain. It's risky, it would be risky. Anthony Slater. Much of this risk stems from Butler's age, contract, and injury history. The 34-year-old is set to earn $48.8 million next season and holds a $52.4 million player option for 2024-25. He hasn't played 65 or more regular season games since 2016-17 and missed the entire five-game first-round loss to the Boston Celtics due to an MCL sprain during the play-in tournament. However, Butler could fill the gap as a second star alongside Stephen Curry, having led the Heat to 2 NBA Finals appearances in the last 5 years. Standing at 6 feet 7 inches, Butler would also bring a robust defensive presence, with Slater's colleague Tim Kawakami labeling him a Warriors-type player. The Philadelphia 76ers are reportedly interested in reuniting with Butler if he leaves Miami. The 13-year veteran played 55 games for the Sixers before joining the Heat, with Keith Pompey of the Philadelphia Inquirer noting that they see Butler as an alternative option to free agent Paul George. Butler averaged 20.8 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 5.0 assists this season, shooting 49.9% from the floor and a career-best 41.4% from three-point range. Acquiring Butler would require a substantial trade package, a price the Warriors may hesitate to pay given the associated risks. 3 players the Warriors could have chosen instead of Moses Moody in 2021. 3 years into his NBA career, Moses Moody's future with the Golden State Warriors remains uncertain after being selected 14th overall in the 2021 NBA Draft. While Moody isn't yet a full-fledged rotation player, he certainly hasn't been a bust either. This ambiguity highlights the inconsistency of his career so far. The Warriors didn't hit the mark categorically with their 14th pick in 2021, prompting the question, who else could they have chosen instead of Moses Moody? Moody's marginal rotation status isn't entirely his fault. Many fans argue that the 6 feet 6 inches wing has been criminally underutilized by coach Steve Kerr over the past few seasons. His limited opportunities have been a significant frustration for fans, especially considering how well he's performed when given a chance. This was evident in the Warriors' final game of the season in the play-in tournament against the Sacramento Kings, where Moody scored 16 points in 15 minutes off the bench after not playing until the second quarter. Some argue that Moody should have been traded for the sake of his career development rather than as an upgrade for the Warriors roster. As he approaches an off-season where he could be extended, Moody's future remains a hot topic of speculation, including potential trade scenarios. Adding to the frustration, several players drafted after Moody have become starters and even potential stars. While it's debatable whether they would have reached these heights with the Warriors, let's explore 3 players Golden State could have chosen over Moses Moody in 2021. Birinci Alperen Şengün. Perhaps the most realistic alternative, Alperen Şengün was picked just 2 spots later, 16th overall, after the Houston Rockets traded with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Şengün displayed his talent in his rookie season and has continued to develop, finishing 3rd in Most Improved Player voting this season. He averaged 21.1 points, 9.3 rebounds, and 5.0 assists per game, drawing comparisons to 3-time MVP Nikola Jokic due to his post-game dominance and exceptional passing. Şengün's offensive talent is undeniable, and his presence could have added a new dimension to the Warriors' offense. While his defensive limitations are notable, he might have benefited from playing alongside Draymond Green. Despite not fitting perfectly into Golden State's immediate needs at the time, Şengün's potential makes him a significant miss in hindsight. 2. Trey Murphy 3. Chosen 1 pick after Sengun at 17th overall, Trey Murphy III has flourished with the New Orleans Pelicans, to the point of potentially earning a $100 million contract extension this offseason. Murphy's presence has led to speculation that the Pelicans might trade former All-Star Brandon Ingram, offering the 23-year-old a chance to become the franchise's starting forward. Murphy has proven to be an upgraded version of Moody. Both are wings who can shoot, but Murphy stands a few inches taller and shoots 39.2% from three-point range on 8.1 attempts per 36 minutes, compared to Moody's 36% on 6.2 attempts per 36 minutes. Murphy's superior athleticism allows him to finish at the rim in ways Moody often cannot. The Warriors could greatly benefit from having a player like Murphy now. He would provide another significant shooting threat alongside Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, or serve as a safety net should Thompson leave in free agency. Murphy's presence could also make the Warriors more comfortable trading Andrew Wiggins, similar to how the Pelicans are considering moving Ingram. 3. Herb Jones. The 2021 draft was excellent for the Pelicans, who selected Trey Murphy III at 17th overall and Herb Jones early in the second round at 35th. Jones has had an immediate impact, starting 69 games in his rookie year and earning All-Rookie second-team honors. The 25-year-old has quickly become one of the best defenders in the league, making the All-Defensive first team this season. Although not a polished offensive player, Jones has improved his three-point shot to 41.8% this season. His athleticism makes him a dangerous transition threat, resulting in a career-high 11.0 points per game in 2023-24. Would Jones have thrived similarly with Golden State? Perhaps not initially, but the decline of Andrew Wiggins might have positioned Jones as the Warriors' top two-way wing this season. Jones could have replaced Wiggins in the starting lineup or joined him if Klay Thompson moved to the bench. Jones' presence would undoubtedly have reduced the need for Wiggins, likely leading to a trade of the 2022 All-Star this offseason. While it's hard to fault the Warriors for not drafting a player who wasn't considered a lottery pick, they would undoubtedly be better off today with Jones than with Moody. In retrospect, Alperen Sengun, Trey Murphy III, and Herb Jones have all demonstrated significant potential and immediate impact, making them compelling alternatives the Warriors might have preferred over Moses Moody in the 2021 NBA Draft. Coaching update: Golden State Warriors may lose key figure. The Golden State Warriors might soon bid farewell to assistant coach Kenny Atkinson as the Cleveland Cavaliers intensify their search for a replacement for the recently dismissed J.B. Bickerstaff. Bickerstaff was let go last week following the Cavaliers' second-round playoff loss to the Boston Celtics. He had been at the helm in Cleveland for the past 5 years. Golden State Warriors assistant coach Kenny Atkinson has been granted permission to interview for the Cleveland Cavaliers' vacant head coaching position. Atkinson quickly emerged as the frontrunner to replace Bickerstaff, with the Cavaliers securing permission to continue the interview process with Steve Kerr's trusted assistant, according to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. New Orleans Pelicans assistant coach James Borrego will also be interviewed for the role. However, Borrego is already a strong contender to replace Darvin Ham as the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. Atkinson was initially set to replace Borrego as the head coach of the Charlotte Hornets in 2022 but chose to remain with the Warriors after their NBA championship victory over the Boston Celtics. The 56-year-old Atkinson coached the Brooklyn Nets for 4 years, from 2016 to 2020, amassing a record of 118-190 over 308 games and guiding the franchise to a first-round playoff exit in 2019. After leaving the Hornets' job, Atkinson was linked to but ultimately did not secure head coaching positions with the Atlanta Hawks and Houston Rockets last season. Following his tenure with the Nets, Atkinson served as an assistant to Ty Lue with the LA Clippers before joining Steve Kerr's staff, where he has been a crucial part of the Warriors' coaching team for the past 3 seasons. Many are now watching to see how a new head coach in Cleveland will impact the team's roster, with significant changes anticipated despite back-to-back playoff appearances in the last 2 seasons. The Cavaliers are expected to attempt to sign Donovan Mitchell to a contract extension. If successful, this could lead to a trade involving his backcourt partner Darius Garland. The frontcourt duo of Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen might also be split, with the Warriors potentially keeping a close eye on Allen's availability.